Hey guys, welcome back to the Skeleton Joe Show. I'm Joe, I'm not a skeleton, but we're on the go.
Yes.
Is that good?
Yeah. After like a long, arduous 8-hour drive and a good night's sleep, we are in North Carolina for
Mad Monster Party.
yeah, I'm excited.
We got people that we're gonna see is Felissa Rose, Kane Hodder, Amelia Kincaid. Linnea Quigley had a delayed flight, but we'll see if she's there.
Tyler Main, Terry Kaiser, the Godfather himself, Papa Shango, Wednesday 13,
Who had a delayed flight?
Tom Savini,
I forgot about
legendary
Tom Savini.
special effects creator.
Yeah. So we are in Concord
North
Courtyard Hotel, and the convention is literally like right across the parking lot.
Yeah,
so
maybe a football field away.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. Anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, we're getting ready to head over. We're gonna be masked up because we're smart and socially distant.
Yeah, they have a lot of good anti-COVID procedures.
Yeah,
so.
like temp checks and everything. And for the photo ops, actually, they have like a green screen, and there's also a piece of glass between you and the celebrity, so this way you can unmask for your photo op.
Yep. But we will see you guys when we get inside.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, from our hotel room, it's literally right there. That's it. Welcome back to the hotel room after the convention.
Sup? It's like 8 hours later. Don't expect much from me.
Yeah. First convention of like over 365 days.
Yeah,
Like 14 months or so.
it's like 13 and a half, yeah.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even though we don't have a lot of familiar faces, but we did recognize some of the convention vendors. So,
Which you'll hear about in another video.
yeah, we'll do a separate haul video. But Mad Monster Party Carolina,
Was a success.
it was.
That's
and it's
it.
not just because it's a convention during COVID or anything like that. It
was
actually was really great.
Yeah, overall, really good convention. First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the COVID.
Yeah, so, yeah, we went during a pandemic. The COVID policies, I don't remember word for word, but I feel like they did pretty good.
Yeah, they had social distancing. They actually had people telling you to social distance while you were waiting in lines. Masks. We actually saw someone get kicked out because he refused to put on a mask.
Yeah, like in the middle of like the convention floor. So they were definitely strict about it, which is good. But like they absolutely should be.
Yeah, they took it seriously. Yeah.
What I didn't expect is like when you get a picture, like a table picture with a celebrity, you're allowed to pull your mask down. Which, depending on how you feel, you don't have to. You can or not, but it's fine.
I had mine on getting ready for a photo, and the girl was like, "Take it off."
Yeah, so that's up to you. We didn't get a photo op, but they had a glass panel that was so thin when the picture came out, it wasn't even there. So it's like you just had noticeably distance between you guys.
Yeah,
so
this way, you could take your photo op like you would at a normal convention.
yeah,
There's a little space between you guys, but still no masks. It's normal.
yeah. A lot of the sanitizer,
Yeah.
which is expected. I think that's pretty much it for the COVID stuff.
Yeah. I think they did a good job with it.
They were
With
selling.
their precautions.
There was vendors selling masks. Mad Monster Party had their little booth selling masks, which is really, really cool.
Yep.
Yeah, as far as COVID, I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Oh, they had one-way entrances.
Yeah.
So it was entrance and exit only, and then in the actual vendors, they had
Arrows on the floor because they were one way.
So if it was in a square, you just go basically around, which was great. I wouldn't even thought about
Yeah,
that.
vendors were spaced apart. The celebrities, they had 3 rooms to separate everything.
Yeah, and when they first let everyone in,
Temp checked everybody.
yeah, they temp checked everyone, but they told you as soon as you go in, don't flood into the first vendor room. If it looks full, go to the next one or go to the next one, which is really, really good because you can just see it. If you don't feel comfortable, you can go to another room, wait, stuff like that. So that's really, really good.
Yeah, and yeah, as we were saying, like each room had vendors spaced out, and they had like 3 to 5 celebrities per room as well.
Yeah, which is really good. I would say at max 5 celebrities.
Yeah,
Which is really good. And they were big rooms. And the rooms actually, one wall goes away, so it's literally like one giant room.
yeah.
So
And,
they had plenty of space to work with.
also, the panel room, there were no chairs directly next to each other.
Yeah,
They were about 5-6 feet apart from each other seat.
yeah, which is really cool. It creates a problem because there's less seats, but it's a problem willing to stick through because you have to.
Yeah.
You know.
It's one of the sacrifices we have to make to be able to enjoy conventions.
Yep. Want to go to the actual convention floor and like.
We were already there earlier. He's dealt with this a lot the past couple days.
As far as the convention floor goes, the hotel that it's in, beautiful. It basically had, was it a fountain in the middle?
Yeah, it was just like a big empty tower with rooms on all sides.
And like it was just, yeah, there were like balconies all the way. They had TVs on like the balconies playing trailers from different movies and banners and stuff, which is really cool. I actually forgot about that until just now. The convention floor was amazing. Bathrooms spread apart, giant mezzanine where they sold the tickets and then the actual convention stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a great place.
Yeah, then they had a big hallway with vendors on both sides, spaced apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the 3 main vendor areas, and then the panel room all the way down to the end. And
A lot
the
of
photo
space.
ops were even further around the corner.
Yeah, the space was really great. It would be awesome to see how it looks without COVID because it looks like it would hold a lot of people and a lot of stuff. Like that, there was one completely empty hallway. I bet they can do another vendor hallway.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Yeah, I would love to come back to see it without COVID. They also have Arizona, and I think more, but off the top of my head, I don't remember.
Yeah, they actually had the sign from the Arizona convention here.
Yeah, with all of like the policies and stuff for COVID. As far as tickets and stuff goes, I'm gonna say that it's regular price tickets like weekends and stuff like that. But weekend is called Shriekend, and the VIP is called RIP, which is fantastic. Little stuff like that is so cool.
One thing that was cool about the RIP is that they have their own little RIP lounge with like waters and stuff.
Yeah, that's what Days of the Dead has. They have that too. Which that Days of the Dead, I've looked into Las Vegas. That's $170, but I believe that also comes with dinner. So this might be a little less or around the same price. So, yeah.
How did you feel about the choices of guests?
Pretty good quality considering we're in a pandemic where a lot of people don't want to go out and they want to stay safe. Quality guest? Yeah, absolutely.
There was one cancellation, which was Wednesday 13.
We believe that was for a flight, not because of COVID related.
Yeah, they did say that they were running late, or that they had a delayed flight, and I guess they just had to cancel because they couldn't get another.
Which is cool. Dan Yeager, I didn't see him.
Oh yeah, I think Dan. That was probably the Skeleton Joe table.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about who we met in the haul video.
Yeah.
But as far as vendors, the vendors are really good too. Before we went, I was really excited to see London 1888 because they do a really cool sale on masks on their website. Buy 2 get 1 free, and they're $15. So little mask promotion for keeping people safe.
One other thing about COVID that I really liked was,
You liked COVID?
shut your mouth. At most conventions, it's very crowded with the lines. For Kane Hodder, he had the biggest line easily, and they only let a few people in to wait in his line at a time. Everybody else was in the hallway, socially distanced.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably had one of the biggest lines.
Oh, yeah.
Felissa Rose had the second biggest, and I would say that Amelia Kincaid had the third.
She had a good amount. Felissa's was so long because she talks to everybody.
Yeah, that's true. I think the shortest line was probably Tom Savini.
Yeah, we walked by Tom Savini a lot, and no one was going to see him.
Yeah, which is surprising. His history and
Yeah.
his portfolio.
Kind of sucks. Like,
Yeah.
he seemed kind of bummed, but
It's business.
yeah,
You know.
but again, COVID probably hurt because his fans might not have gone.
I'm going to talk about the panel room. That panel room is probably one of the best panel rooms I've seen since Keystone in Philadelphia, which had actual like camera people with giant screens showing a kind of like a kind of like a
like
no.
like
not like a live show of like like Oprah or something.
like an interview stage kind of thing.
Yeah, where there's like giant TVs where they're like recording like
Yeah, and
live.
this one had
stuff
like
that.
a huge projector.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was a huge projector across the back wall. It showed what type of panel it was, and sometimes it showed who was on the panel, which is great because when you're walking by and you don't know who's on the table, you got to ask a staff member, which is called Stiff. I forgot about that, which is really, really cool. I did take pictures of the different panels. We saw Kane Hodder, which is a balsam.
Yeah, the Balsam Project, which is a ghost hunting
Which is cool.
thing that's coming out in August.
And then Night of the Demons one, which is really, really neat. And like it wasn't even just a projector to show just the names or things like that. It also had like
For
pictures and scenes
they had
and
a
stuff.
hatchet on the left and his
Yeah.
name and stuff on the right, and the projector they actually played a scene from the Balsam Project.
Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, that's my second favorite panel room that I've ever seen.
What was your favorite?
Keystone. I just love the production and stuff. Even though
Yeah.
it was like over the top for a convention.
I really like Gettysburg because it was in the movie theater.
Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah.
one. That one might be my favorite.
Yeah, I bought snacks for that.
Yeah. I think that one might be my favorite, and then this one, and maybe Keystone.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I'd say that they did great.
Yeah, and it was in a room where your voice really traveled, so you didn't have to say your question a couple of times.
Yeah.
It was really great. I only took video of 2 of the vendor rooms. The other ones, I don't know why. I kind of just was walking around, was focused on like all the vendors and stuff like that.
We were busy. We got a decent amount of stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. If you guys are ever wanting to go to a convention or Carolina or anything like that, check them out.
Definitely.
I think Days of the Dead has Carolina too. I'm not sure. I saw that on Google, but I'm not sure if it was only a past one or something like that.
Okay. I would do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. Even not COVID, not because we haven't had a convention in over a year. In general, great convention, great people.
Yeah.
People had like a lot of the like when we were in line getting ready to go in, like there was a guy walking up and down the line with like a little earpiece, like asking if we had any questions, which is great because if you're standing in line and you have to wait so long to ask a question, a guy going up and down the line, you can ask a question right then and there.
It was very transparent with their rules and everything.
Yeah.
Very well hosted as well.
Yeah. A lot of costumes, which
Yeah.
is cool. We didn't stay for the costume contest. We kind of were not conventioned out.
It was just a long day that we were there.
Yeah.
And I was getting hungry.
Yeah. We had great tacos.
We did tacos for life.
Yep.
Do we count tacos as part of the haul?
No. A lot of celebrities walking around. We saw Amelia Kincaid a lot.
Dave Ellefson from Megadeth was walking around a lot too.
Yeah. Tyler Mane.
Tyler Mane, yeah. Kane Hodder seemed pretty busy, so I didn't see him walking around much.
Yeah.
Damien Maffei, I saw him outside. We did get to see Amelia and Linnea in their costumes walking to their photo op.
Yeah, when we were in line for Kane. It was great.
What else? Anything else?
I'm trying. I feel like we're forgetting stuff, and then we're gonna like stop it and be like, "Oh, we forgot this."
Probably.
Yeah.
They did have in the panel room a thing for water, so hydration.
Yeah. Their ATM is $3.75 service fee $3.75, not.
Well, yeah, no one's paying
I
$370.
know. I didn't want to have you make a stupid joke.
All my jokes are gold.
So that's foresight for anyone that goes. Yeah. Scares That Care was doing a charity event.
Yeah, they were doing a raffle.
Really great quality vendors. Trick or Treat Studios was the vendor, which was really cool. For it being a convention, we're used to crowds, but the crowd was fine.
Yeah.
It's not like sold out
Like,
non-COVID.
Maybe one person bumped into me today because he was
Yeah.
taking a picture.
It was great space wise. It wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't like you're trying to like crawl through a thing of people just to get to another room or
Yep.
another vendor or something like that.
And I was very surprised with the people following the rules with the vendor rooms.
Except for that one guy.
Yeah, except for that one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a bad word.
He wanted to throw him out himself.
Yeah, I was like, let's just grab him and throw him out for the guy.
Yeah. And it seemed like the guy was fighting with him about not wearing a mask.
Yeah, he had like his cocky smirk on his face the whole time.
Yeah, it's almost been a year since the U.S. has been in lockdown, and it's just like you didn't think this was a thing, especially all the signs that say mandatory masks.
Yeah. And if he got past security, because he was in the hall, he obviously went in with a mask and then he took it off. Because he was across in the vendor room.
Yeah.
Shame. I
yeah.
would like to see other conventions follow in his footsteps.
Yeah. I highly recommend pandemic conventions because they are great. I felt safe the whole time. I want to say that I felt safe because I've been to conventions before, but I think that kind of got in my head about safety. But when you think about COVID, where you are, I did feel safe. I really did.
I felt safer there than I did somewhere I go almost every day. But we won't talk about that.
Yes. If you guys have ever gone to any other shows of Mad Monster Party, please let us know. We want to hear your stories about past experiences and everything. So,
yes, give us all the comments about it. Even if you've been to another convention in pandemic, let us know how it was.
Yeah, I know Days of the Dead and Mad Monster Party have done them. I don't know if Crypticon has done a lot of them. I've only seen that one in Kansas City coming up. I don't know if they've done past ones. With all the stuff they've done for that one, I'm not sure why other ones throughout the country haven't done them, especially near us, like in Jersey.
Well, it's because the a-holes from Jersey and Philly won't follow the rules.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyways, too long of a video. Sorry, guys. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Tell us stories. Catch you in the next one.
Bye.